It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. How are you guys feeling
About Ted Lasso?
I'm not caught up on Ted Lasso.
You haven't
at
watched
all.
Ted Lasso?
No, but I did start watching that Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne show on Apple TV called Platonic.
Prehistoric Planet?
What are you talking about?
Prehistoric Planet.
Is this a bit? I can't tell if you're, are you not?
Aren't we talking about Apple TV shows here?
It's called Platonic.
Oh. Well,
A Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne.
but you have a Prehistoric Planet.
No.
The like, you know, the Earth, you know, they used to have like Our Earth or like the underwater shows, but they do with dinosaurs.
Is Seth Rogen in this?
He does narrate, I think.
This is back when
No.
quotations period.
You're telling me you wouldn't watch that?
If society is going to go from using such a
David
prestigious
Attenborough.
actor such as Morgan Freeman to narrate documentaries to like, also, you know who'd be dope? Seth Rogen. Then the world's broken.
I would watch a Seth Rogen documentary.
I would, but you're just pulling this every single time you say, I think, then I have to easily take it as an Alejandro fact after I have to fact check it.
Prehistoric Planet is a show.
I understand that, but it's not, God damn it, it's not a Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne. But I
can't
said
say
the
for sure. I
title.
can't say for sure.
You fucker. I said it's called Platonic. And he said, oh, is it Prehistoric Planet?
Hey, Christian, what's Platonic about?
Platonic
Plutonic.
is about, fuck you. Platonic.
Do we got to do a session?
Yes, let's do it right now.
Okay. Alejandro, how does Christian make you feel?
Well, I was going to say platonically.
You're saying it wrong, and you've been saying it wrong.
Please, Christian,
Platonically?
it's Alejandro's time.
Fuck that.
That's not going to make this any better.
I have an issue.
I didn't have to do with that one. That was all Greg.
I have an issue with that word specifically because multiple times during an episode, and I edit this shit, I will say something and Alejandro will be like, actually, that's not how you say it. This is how you say it. And I'm like, nah, dude. This is how you say it. And I do research and I have to send him a text saying, I told you the Bee Gees are from here, not there, you dick. And then I just gotta, yeah.
No. The Bee Gees are from Australia. They're not from here.
They're from there.
And we're not gonna, I'm gonna get some water real quick. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad.
So, how about, oh, look, Apple TV. Just it's on my phone. Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne starring.
Narrate a prehistoric world.
Oh, my God. Series. Prehistoric. Oh, my God. Do I? Or is he going to just stand up and stab me?
He might stab
I
you.
think if I do it,
He
he'll
might
just
throw the water in
I
your
think if I
face
do it, he'll
and
just
then
stand up and
you,
stab me.
break the glass, and then stab you with the glass.
Listen, when you're editing and you watch this back, know that I didn't make another joke because I know you're going to stab me. So we just exclusively talked about you behind your back.
I believe that. I believe it, and I'm gonna watch it later.
I did say you were going to stab him.
No.
You're going to throw the water in his face, you're going to break the glass, and then you were going to stab him.
If I had a beer bottle, because I like the idea of.
Well, hang on. You were going to stab me because as soon as you left, I picked up my phone. I said, oh, look, Apple TV. Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne star in the hilarious series Prehistoric Planet. And then we figured that's when you were going to stab me.
I'm going to fucking scream.
Don't
But I
fuck
didn't
him.
do it. I'm explaining to you.
Do you have an obsession with Prehistoric Planet right now?
It's the most recent Apple TV original that I've watched.
Okay, so when I brought that up, you negated all other details of the Apple TV show that I brought up, and you're like, oh, Prehistoric Planet is the latest thing I watched. Let me just talk about Prehistoric Planet.
I also knew it started with the P, and so did the Seth Rogen show also
You
started
were doing
with the
word
P.
association during the
It was
conversation.
more word association than anything else. It was just the letter P.
Talking with
It
you,
wasn't even the full word, just the first letter.
I understand this. Talking with you is like trying to like talk to a fifth grader. Like, it's okay. I should be a little
Stream
more
of
patient.
conscious.
Yes.
Squirrel.
Yes. I understand how he
Platonic.
gets from point A to point B, but Yeah, and then you big fan of Prehistoric Planet?
It's a cool show. If you like dinosaurs and stuff.
Let's get
I'm
into
sure
it.
Platonic is good. I like Ted Lasso.
Let's get into it. All right, baddies, welcome to another episode of ICBTB Podcast, also known as It Can't Be That Bad. As you can tell, right before welcoming, however I'm going to edit this, it was that bad. I got a little upset. We are fine, and it's okay, because we have one of our favorite returning guests of all time back in the studio.
Stop.
We have improv god himself.
No.
I know, you can't take that.
No,
That compliment is a tough one to take.
That's. I remember you called me the godfather of improv in Benicia. I was like, all right, I'll take that.
In Benicia, we have to say
Benicia,
that. But
yeah.
What about the improv uncle?
Improv's uncle. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time I improvised a whole show by myself? There was other people on stage with me, but I was running that thing by myself. Let's be frank.
Okay, Uncle Greg.
Improv's drunk uncle, and he's the most sober person I know.
I'm Greg, the drunk uncle.
Oh, no drinks for me.
Can I get a suggestion of something that's gonna be canceled? Me? Okay.
and you've seen it yourself.
Wipe.
Okay, we have Greg Reasoner in the studio. What's up, bud?
Hey, happy to be back.
Thanks for joining us. You, I think, at this point, are our most returned guest, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I beat red hair Juliet.
Little Mermaid.
Juliet, yes.
Yeah?
Brave, yes.
Brave.
That's brave of you to say because you have.
Yeah.
I always thought she was like the unofficial third host.
She actually hates us now. Has been doing an It Can't Be That Bad podcast called ICBTB. And we're actually working heavily with our litigation team to take care of that.
But actually, she's just been super busy and just hasn't responded to our texts.
Busy making the It Can't Be That Bad.
So if you're watching this, Jules, please come back to the show.
Stop making it the
No, it's good. Stay back because then they bring me on more.
I like the balance of the and the.
I mean, just because she comes doesn't mean that you don't get to come.
Everyone
don't
can
like
come
me.
to the show. We have plenty of chairs and plenty of mics.
I hate his open invitations because I stress out once someone hears this and they send us DMs of trying to be
I'm
on.
also just kidding. I don't think that she doesn't like me.
How's life treating you? How you doing?
Life's great.
You look good. You look like happy. You're glowing.
Thank you.
Are you pregnant?
That's so sweet. I feel pregnant.
You-
But like the before anything's growing and just some morning sickness.
So you feel like you've just had someone blow their load in you.
Way to take something beautiful. This is how I.
How many
He
episodes?
said before anything grows in him. So that would have to be at the moment someone blew their load.
We know how it works. We know how it works. Does what goes on when you drive home after like a recording that starts off this way? You're just like, I did it again. Fucking killed it. Man, that's right. First thing in my brain to pop up, said it.
I just think it's like
Didn't think before I spoke again. Did it.
That's some Uncle Improv.
I'm gonna go home, watch Prehistoric Planet. With Seth Rogen,
Rogan.
and
Roseburn.
Rise Barn.
and Rice Barn.
You could not build a barn out of rice.
You could build a barn for rice.
Yes.
So how life's good?
Life is great.
All right.
Work has been good. My relationship has been fantastic.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I texted you some other time. You said Ms. Lady was making you dinner.
Yeah.
Wow, making you
She's
some.
an incredible chef.
Wow.
One of the best chefs I've ever had the pleasure of eating food from.
Can you cook? Are you?
I mean, I can survival cook.
Ah.
I can make things
Like
to
on a
not
campfire.
die.
Yeah. Are you a camp dude?
I mean, I've camped, but I wouldn't say that I'm a campy guy.
Do you think you could outlive us in the wilderness?
Yeah, maybe.
Like right now, if this room was ripped from this house,
And we were just dropped out in the woods.
Wizard of Oz style.
I mean, I do read a lot of frontier novels.
Yeah.
So
I believe
I feel
that.
like that gives me a slight edge.
Yeah.
So like,
Using the things in this room, what would you use first?
Oh shit. Well, I mean, it depends on the situation. It'd be try to keep this as a good shelter first of all.
Wrong. I would rip the walls down and use it as firewood.
This is why we die.
No, seriously though, I would use the curtains as blankets.
that makes sense.
Would you be good on Survivor?
No,
I recently applied for that show.
I would try to work with everybody.
You'd make too many friends.
Yeah, they would.
That's the shitty part about
producers
the
would
show.
get rid of me.
That's how I feel I'd be. I feel like you and I would get kicked out first because we'd be a little too genuine.
No, I could see you going to like the final though, just because they're like, everybody loves Christian. Why would we vote Christian off?
Yeah.
Like he gave me his last bowl of rice.
Wouldn't that be the same reason for Greg though?
But Greg
I'm a bit middling with people.
And I also think like he would win a lot of challenges. Like you would be good on the team challenges, but once it came down to individual immunities, I feel like it'd be a little bit tough. But Greg would like, yeah, I could do a puzzle underwater upside down with my breath coming out my ears.
Oh, I could totally see it. I'd win a challenge. I'd be a great team player. People would, during their talking heads, would be like, yeah, no, we're really lucky that Greg was on the team. And then at some point,
The first time you don't win,
I'd say one of my puns, and then it would cut to everyone going,
Greg's got to go. Greg's got to go.
Greg. Everybody putting their votes in for Greg.
He doesn't know the difference between Platonic and Prehistoric Planet.
I would vote for Alex immediately.
Piece of
I think I would actually. I don't know how long they let you write on the card, but I would write it so many times. Alex, and I would spell your name.
Planet? Oh.
No, I'll fuck. What are the challenges that occur on Survivor?
So I
can't
haven't
even
watched
remember.
since season 1.
Oh,
Same.
I've watched a lot.
And I never really willingly watched. I only watched because American Idol had ended and
And then
it
it was
rolled
on
into
after.
Survivor.
Yep.
I was a Survivor fan. I've always been a Survivor fan. But there's usually a physical challenge. Usually in the beginning when there's team challenges, the challenges will be a mix of a physical and then a puzzle and then sometimes like just like something that like dig under here.
I don't think you'd win at the physical challenges as opposed to the
No,
other
but I
people.
could do. No. I agree. I don't know if I'd be the best physical challenge, but I can swim really well. I am a good swimmer.
Have you swam recently? I feel like you run out of breath.
It's been winter. I haven't swam super recently.
Okay.
But, I know I'm an adequate swimmer though, because there's some people on there who are like that guy can't swim. Like he didn't think about this
I for
before
sure
he got
can't
on the
swim.
show.
No, you can't?
No, I mean like
no,
I
you can swim
can get from here to there, but like I'm.
in
Yeah.
open water. Have you ever swam like in the ocean?
No, I mean I'm terrified of open water.
I mean I
water
imagine
does
that
sound
excursion would
terrifying.
be the same kind of water in the Survivor one.
Can you do it? Are you decent?
I can. I'm a survival swimmer. I can swim to survive,
Well, then this game is
but
perfect
I can't
for you.
float.
Floating's
No,
tough.
no.
I sink like a
You can
rock.
float.
I'm the type of person where Melissa's trying to teach me. She's just says, lay on your back and calm the fuck down. So that, and then when I lay on my back,
Whispering, calm the fuck down.
because I freak out immediately, and then the water
Wait,
comes.
sorry, hold on. I gotta say it like Melissa. Calm the fuck down.
That's how she sounds. Just lay on your back and calm the fuck down.
As Christian's just like,
I stay calm
Water's
until
in
I
my
start
ears.
sinking, or my body immediately goes from parallel to the water, slowly down.
yeah, you bend yourself
my
at your
butt
knees.
just goes. Boo.
Yeah.
That's why you bend your knees.
I'm supposed to bend my knees.
Bend your knees. That's what I've
Oh,
always
because
said.
I'm
That
fully
gives
stiff when I'm in the water.
me- Well, you don't be rigid. Don't be,
Okay.
I'm trying to be stiff as a board, light,
Light as a feather. Stiff
Yeah.
as a board, light as a feather.
Also,
Stiff as
not a
board,
huge
light
fan
as
of swimming because I don't like
Aren't
taking
you
off
doing
my
a
shirt.
triathlon pretty soon?
No, we canceled that. I mean, Otis just never
You
told
look
me.
like you're in good shape.
Thank you. With certain sized shirts, I'll do that. I am in
Are
decent
you going to
shape.
show him? Oh, I thought you were going to show him pictures of you in other shirts.
Check it out.
Here's me
Oh,
in a
you
large.
got this one.
Damn,
Here's
you got
me.
that V.
I am far away from a V. I'm
Yeah?
like a very wide U.
Do you want it?
I'm a W.
I would love a V.
Are you working towards it?
I don't know. I mean, no,
Swimming. That's how you'll get it.
Yeah,
swimmers have it.
Swimmer bodies always have the V.
because they're working every single part of the body when you're swimming. Yeah, that's
Even if you're just standing in water, you're burning more calories.
such a metabolic exercise.
But if you want it, you can get it. You just gotta work
Metabolic.
for it.
you got the V.
Yeah, a little bit of a V.
Oh, wow. What is it about people that like what is so appealing about it? Is it because they're like trails to
I don't know. It's not something I was working towards. It's just it's happened.
If you were to rate yourself physically on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
I don't know. Hey, cool, man. I feel good about myself, and I'm proud of the work that I put in.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, you're giving them the Fonzie.
Hey,
An 8. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
That's it. How about you? How do you feel? You've lost weight in the recent months, I would say.
Oh, thank you. I haven't been trying.
I know you haven't been trying, but it just happens. This is what I'm saying. You bounce back fast.
Yeah, I'm also a Fonzarelli.
Pretty happy with where you're at.
Feeling
Actually,
good?
no, I'm more of the Ron Howard. You know what I mean? Like I'm Fonzie's friend.
Ron Howard?
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
Happy Days.
sorry. I was thinking of I thought for some reason
director?
I had
Cunningham.
That's who it is.
Opie Cunningham.
I mixed up in my mind Ron Howard and Ron Jeremy, and I was like, "That's who you're comparing yourself to." I get the two mixed up.
Although I would watch a Ron Jeremy Fonzie crossover, where like Fonzie's like, "I'm the coolest around," and Ron Jeremy's like, "You don't even know what cool is."
Oh, I thought you were talking about some sort of like parody, like Happy
Or Ron
Trail
Jeremy.
Days,
I'm guaranteed that's,
Happy
Trail
Ending
Days.
Days.
or it'd just be happy gays, and it's just a bunch of gay porn.
I don't know if Ron Jeremy would do that.
Not now. Now he's a prisoner.
Got
he's a
canceled,
horrible
yeah.
person.
Oh, what happened?
Convicted.
Like raped a bunch of women.
Holy smokes!
Which I don't understand. You were already in the business where, I mean, it was like a consensual thing.
It's the Bill Cosby defense. Why you didn't have to do it, Bill. They just like it.
That sucks,
Breaks
man.
my heart every time with Bill Cosby.
I
Ron
know.
Jeremy, I don't give a shit.
I don't either. Bill Cosby, I have his autograph.
Yeah.
He told me to stay in school.
So did that go up in value or down in value after the whole thing?
I buried it. I'm gonna wait a few years. I figure it's not a good time to pull it out until after he dies. Once he's dead,
You treat that like Obi-Wan treated his lightsaber during that Kenobi series.
use it only as a dildo.
No.
This is what I'm saying.
You watched the wrong one.
I'm sorry.
You watched the porn parody with
Damn,
Ron Jeremy.
The Ron Jeremy where
Yeah.
he's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. When you're out
Yes.
in public in normal places, how does that filter work and why does it all go away by the time we record this for infinite time and it exists forever?
Infinite time.
I've seen him in public, and he just does this a lot.
I've seen him as a server. Fantastic. He would never serve a table and be like, Prehistoric Planet?
Acting! Acting! I'm an actor. I'm an actor.
I wish I had been a server at least once in my life. To
Oh,
It's
you'd
not
be
too late.
great.
Hey, buddy, it's
You'd
not
be
too
great too.
It's not too
I,
late.
I did it for years.
Where did you work?
Several places.
As a server?
Yeah.
Serve us right now. Like how did you
Serve.
do it?
Your mama's so fat.
Honestly, you know what there's only one restaurant, Christian, you would be really bad at. And it's Dick's Last Resort.
Oh, is it because that's the place where you're supposed to be mean?
Yeah, well, it's Dick's Last Resort. Yeah. But I could see you being like, because I've never been to a restaurant and seen so many married women with hats on that say, "My pussy smells," because they don't care.
Does it actually say that?
Oh yeah.
My pussy smells?
Yeah.
What?
They don't give a fuck at Dick's.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Have you seen those videos of there's a particular drink you can order at some bars, and they seem like college town bars, where it's typically an attractive woman, and part of the drink is that she'll splash an entire glass of water in someone's face and then smack them after they had taken the shot.
Never heard of this.
That's
Yeah.
not a college bar. That's where our presidents and the senators go after they get off duty.
Nice.
They take their ties off and they're just like, yeah.
We want to get.
Epstein's bar.
Oh, that's I would shut that down immediately.
We're trying.
Okay,
We're trying.
I'm glad you're in
But
charge of that.
I don't go to a lot of drinking establishments.
That's true. Well, have you seen those videos? I've only seen
I
it.
don't do a lot of internet.
You're such a good human. Yeah. So good.
They're so good.
You are the type of person that could have existed in any decade. I would just drop you in any
No,
decade.
I mean,
and
up
you'll be
until
fine.
now,
1540s.
they're trying to get rid of me.
Could you be good in the 1540s?
1540s?
1540s.
What's going on in the
I
15?
don't think so.
I don't know, Joan of Arc, maybe?
I feel like you would have been fine. Like you would have taken care of yourself.
You'd be the best bard around.
I would
I
have
once
loved
was a
to have been
bamboo.
born in the 60s. Wish I was a boomer.
Why do you want to be? Why the 60s?
Hey,
I'd
but
own a
we-
home. That'd be
That's
cool.
true.
Yeah.
That would be.
No,
Maybe-
but then
maybe
I'd,
two.
I'd get to grow up in the 70s.
Yeah.
Best era for music.
Yeah. Nice.
Watch all your heroes die in the 80s and then have kids in the 90s.
Oh, and then I'd be like a full-grown adult in the 80s when the U.S. was like at its height.
Making all the money. People were drinking Diet
Yeah.
Coke. Everybody was a 32 waist. Nobody was going to get fat. Now you see how Trump became so famous in the 80s.
When he's talking about "Make America Great Again," he's talking about the 80s.
Him in the
That's
He's
80s.
talking about
was.
the Reagan days, and
Yeah.
he's talking about like the economy was so good, you get away with all sorts of shit.
That
The
and he's just
government was on my
misunderstood.
side.
Yeah.
You would be 60. You would be in your 60s right now.
Yeah,
Wow. Good job, buddy.
I feel. Like
I
could do
would
math.
be working towards retirement or retired, depending on what I was doing.
Or dead.
Or
Could have been hit
dead.
by a
Aw,
truck.
dude.
Could have been
could've
hit by a truck.
You take care of yourself so well that
But
what?
it doesn't matter.
But a
hits
drunk
you-
driver don't give a damn.
No, a truck hits you. Doesn't matter how well you take care of
Well,
yourself.
let's say between the three of us,
This could be my last recording.
that
Boom.
stop.
It
that's
could be all of ours.
so true. That is so true. Say I.
Because I'm going to kill us all with this bomb.
Damn those abs.
Your abs are the bomb, yeah.
More like bomb belly. Boom. I'm gonna have some
it's called a
lethal
powder
belly
keg.
flops this year. Oh, nice.
No, between the three of us, whatever, if it's just of natural causes, I think you would outlive us. If we were all babies born at the same exact time, under the same conditions, and lived the same
Triplets.
What are you saying? If we all born in a vacuum and we all lived the exact same lives and none of us ever stepped out of step and we all did the same decisions, I think Greg would live longer.
It was my science brain trying to eliminate eliminate all factors that could add on to why someone would die quicker than the other.
I am trying to be healthier. I could definitely be healthier.
What's your least healthy habit right now?
Ooh, I love food.
I knew you were gonna.
Huron. No,
I go to Lake Huron all the time.
like that's
The water's making me sick.
that's what I spend my money on for the most part is food. I love food. I love going out to
Like
eat.
heavy rich foods or
No, I mean
what?
like going to Got Plate or something.
Oh, not much longer.
Getting Chinese. I know. Oh, Got Plate in the future.
Oh, they're closing down.
Yeah,
They lost their lease.
Me and Karen went and got some on Tuesday, and
What? That's
Fucking
some
delicious.
bomb ass Hawaiian
Just got some
food.
yesterday. Yeah.
What you think you're gonna stay in Benicia? You think you're gonna go elsewhere?
I mean, I got my family in town, and I love being close to my family. My work is in town, and also I love Benicia.
Life is good.
Life is good.
Yeah.
I'm all about the pursuit of happiness, and I'm happy here.
it's a great movie.
What did you want to be when you were a kid? What were you?
Power Ranger. That's not happening.
That could still happen. I mean, it's coming back. These things are coming back.
Did you see the reunion on Netflix?
No, I wanted to, but I have been living without internet for a while.
Yeah, you can probably live without watching it.
Oh wow! So you really are living without
I mean, still like,
technology.
I have my phone, but I don't have any social stuff. But no, I've just been reading a lot. Yeah, it's
good.
Reading, drawing, skateboarding. A lot
Nice.
of skateboarding lately.
How very 1996 of you.
You're still doing that style of skateboarding you were telling me about. Right?
Oh, the freestyle stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's cool.
Insert cut.
I don't know. I'm not coordinated enough for that. I can't ever.
When's
do
the last
that.
time you tried?
Have you ever?
Skating? Yeah, when I was a kid, because I had a steep driveway in Pittsburgh where I grew up, and that was the most.
The steepest driveway around?
Skate down the driveway?
Yeah, I was just like, this shit's. What do skaters say? Metal. What do they say? Gnarly.
Rad? I don't know.
No, Christian, you tell us. What do they say?
I tell you, I hear the teenagers that are skateboarding now, and it's a lot of swear words.
Yeah, they don't have cool words anymore.
Well, like they swear words for when they do something right or for when they hurt themselves.
Actually, more often than not, it's kids who are they're dressed totally skater, and they look like a skater from the 90s now. Thrasher shirt and the beanie with the extra bit on the top and whatnot. And they're trying to do a kickflip or something, and they're far off, and they're like, what the fuck?
This
What the
supposed to be
fuck,
easy.
man? Like, what the hell? And it's like, you're learning. It's okay.
Yeah, these youngins, man. I don't understand.
These youths today.
The youth today?
Yeah.
I think I was telling you, but I went to Melissa's cousin's graduation party. And so everyone there was like 17, 18. And I had some drinks in me and I was like, fine, okay. Because I'm at base level kind of scared
Hey,
of the younger generation.
Zoomer, let me ask you some questions.
Hey, just let me...
What's this cap shit? Why does it say true or false?
Yeah, what are you talking about? What's PO on your videos? Why do you say POV all the time?
Oh, shut up. You know what POV means.
I know what it means, but I'm trying to understand. Not in that
No,
sense.
you know what POV means.
Point of view?
But exactly that. But I was at a base level. I'm scared of the younger generation because I just think they're gonna make fun of me at all times.
You are old.
Right? I feel like I'm old, or I'm gonna say something weird, or like I'm gonna try to say some of their lingo that they're gonna be like, "You're using that wrong," and
I just have them
We
teach
don't
it to
say
me.
that word anymore.
When I do like a workshop with high schoolers or something, and they use some terminology, I go, what is that? And I seem fat. I try to act fascinated, and
Yeah.
sometimes I am.
And you pull out your word journal, right? And you're like, tell me, what does that one mean?
Well, then they don't go like, you don't know what that means. They go like, oh, it means this, this, and this.
a lot of them are actually polite. So
What?
No.
No, they're not.
the ones that I've interacted with.
The ones that I've interacted with have been pretty polite.
But
No,
you're dealing with
they're
a
all
huge
assholes.
Oh,
plethora
that's
of
true.
them.
You see a different side of them.
But
They all suck.
there's a handful of them.
They all smell vaguely like piss and vomit.
The ones that you deal with, you're dealing with the ones that are getting in trouble.
I deal with all of them.
Yeah.
And they all smell like piss and vomit.
Not all of them. I feel like
I tell you what, I don't envy them.
They all smell like piss
I'm
and
fine
vomit.
with where I'm at.
I do not envy that generation.
I would never want to be a teenager now.
No.
What are some of the words that they have taught you that you said you were fascinated by?
I remember oof.
Ooh, oh, like oof.
Like oof. Yeah. Which I was like, oh, that's okay.
That's cool. I like that. I do
Yeah.
like that.
What? That makes sense. I could see oof.
Absolutely.
What else?
They didn't
Yeet?
invent oof.
Yeet? I'm not a fan.
I forgot what that was.
It's like throwing something.
That's
isn't
right.
It?
Yeah, yeet that.
Oh, what? That's what that means?
Yeah, like throw it.
Oh, I thought that they were just like tagging on to when we used to say yee. Nah? Fuck. Dude.
What?
This is when I'm terrified. This is when I'm
I thought
scared.
you're doing a horse impression.
As long
Yeet?
as you're
Nah.
not trying to use the lingo like they do.
Nah, I don't. I actually say far away from it. And
You're
I
not.
use
You're
my
not
own
going
lingo.
like, all right, kids.
Sit down.
Well, that's how I felt like I was talking to these kids at this family party or this graduation
Yeah.
party. I felt like the cool older guy that would flip the chair around
Oh,
and talk to
boy.
them.
So,
I'd be like,
but everyone is like, what the fuck is this guy's problem?
because
So
my
you
first,
say you want to get into college. Well, let me make sure you get all the knowledge.
I said, all right, just so like, tell me.
Oh
How-
no, I hate you already.
I mean, what's it like? I mean, like we're like 10 years apart. Like, what do you guys like? Like, are you guys? I'm.
But you
Outside of
realize we're
myself.
only 10 years away from these kids. Like
Yeah.
we're not that far away from these kids.
It turned into a good conversation. Don't get me wrong, because these guys were very polite. They ended up talking to me about like,
and then you left and they're like,
No. Then Auntie came over later and said, like, thank you for talking to the old guy.
Melissa came and paid them all $20.
sorry, he had to do that.
Thank you guys for being really polite about it.
Well, I was just asking, like, so, like, are people, like, what do you guys say nowadays? And, like, how are
So you
things?
don't call
Are
your
guys
friends gay anymore,
super
or what?
progressive. I
You
think,
guys just straight up don't use the F word.
I mean,
Fuck no, we use it all the time.
I said, at the end, I thought it went well, but now I think about it over and over.
You said no problem, man. And you said the
No,
N-word.
what the fuck? I said, okay. I mean, like, we gotta get going now. So, like, I mean, you guys got social media or something? And so I
What's
asked,
your MySpace?
I'd like to keep this conversation going.
yeah, all right.
You do sound vaguely like somebody who's like, I'm not going to be a pedophile to these kids. They're my family. But I want to learn what they're saying so I can sound right.
No, I'm not gonna even be a part of that example. It's yeah. I felt uncool.
So did they give you their social medias?
Yeah, I have 4 new followers.
How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel. Okay.
Does it make you feel for better?
It makes me feel somewhat better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does like the number of followers actually make you feel
Oh,
good?
in terms of, no. I don't.
That's why he did it. He
In terms
needs
of
the 4.
yeah, it's the numbers for me.
Don't you know the grandparents would give you the follows just as easily?
I know they would.
But did the 4 followers make you feel better?
No. It was just like I felt like I made genuine connections. And all jest aside, yeah, I felt like I did get along with the younger generation, and that I don't feel bad.
Yeah, they're going through some shit.
Yeah,
I don't envy them.
Puberty.
I don't.
School shootings.
Not every single one of them goes through that.
No, but when I was going to school, I remember
even
it
thinking about
was
It was just Columbine.
it was Columbine, you know, and then there were copycat things and a lot of like false like people calling saying we're gonna blow up the school
Yeah, bomb
to
threats
get out of
were
a
were
get
little
out of a
more fun.
test.
Yeah, they're a little more fun back then.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. And
it was
everyone
real.
just kind of treated it like,
Now bomb threats are
yeah,
real.
it's not going to happen. It's not. But now it's actually happening, and kids have to show up every day to school, and these things are happening. I think there's been more school shootings, or no, more mass shootings this year than there have been days.
How
So
many
more
days
than
have
one
there
a
been?
day.
Holy shit. Yeah. Because what was the biggest thing on our minds when we were going to school? What were
Getting laid.
exactly? Or I at least wanted to get a
Not
hug.
failing.
Not failing math.
How do people get laid? Maybe that was my question.
I just didn't understand how men talked. I
What
mean,
do those boobs look like?
is that what you were thinking
That was
of?
a constant question as a teenager.
Oh,
What
constant.
do those boobs look like? What do those boobs look like? What do those boobs look like? You open a book. What do those boobs look like?
No, you just
Watch
know.
a movie. What do those boobs look like? You look at your teacher. What do those boobs look
You're
like?
not far from that. I mean, you still say these things.
Well, no, now I don't say it out loud.
Actually, you're exactly the same as you were in high school.
No, I am so much more depressed now.
What's bumming you out?
School's over now, and I see all these kids super happy. He's like, yeah, school's over. And I turn to my coworker, and I was like, don't they get it? Like, their best days are behind them now.
You're going to tell them that?
No, I said it to my coworker. I was like, everything from now on is like taxes and having to get a job and like figuring out like what to do with your 401k and shit. Like, all like, no, stay.
I'll tell you
Stay
what.
young.
Finishing, like, just being done with school, no longer taking classes,
Mm-hmm.
I felt so much less stress.
Yes.
School stressed me out more than real life did.
Yeah, I guess I didn't stress too much about school.
I did. I
was probably wrong.
I mean,
admittedly.
when I was growing up, I don't know which teacher put it in my head, but
What?
somebody did it where they put it in my head that you're gonna fail school, you're gonna fail at life, you're going to.
I'm only going to fail at life, pal.
You're not gonna get a job. You're gonna end up homeless, and you're gonna get arrested, and you're gonna die. Like that was like the mentality I had almost all the way through high school
Very
and
slippery
a
slope.
little bit into college too. And it wasn't until I was just fully in the workforce, and I'm like, man, they hardly taught us anything about real life.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
And-
No, nothing.
And this is way less stressful, and I fucking made it. I'm doing it. I'm living. I'm happy.
Did Freshman Friday exist when you were there?
What's Freshman Friday?
Freshman Friday supposedly, and I don't know if that actually happened, but it's this thing where freshmen get bullied like crazy by upperclassmen on a certain
It
day
was
of
a
the
thing-
year.
It was a thing on the football team.
Oh, really?
I remember being on the freshman football team, and the first Friday of the year, all the seniors came and fucked with us. And
Doesn't it blow your
threw
mind?
a dildo at us, and
That's-
threw a couple of us in the trash can.
I slightly believe that the dildo throwing, or is
100%.
that?
I'm not even.
Okay.
I haven't made up a single thing about
I don't
this.
remember that. I think I remember in middle school, 7th graders bullying 6th graders. That was the worst of it. But in
And how
high
bad
school,
was
not too
it?
bad. Oh, it was pretty fucking bad.
What would they do?
They
Like
shipped
they-
a kid.
I didn't see any shankings, but like in the bathroom,
I didn't see it, but it happened.
there would be like 2 kids going like peeing,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 7th graders would grab them by the shoulders and turn them towards each other.
And the 2 7th graders would have a fight with the pee streams.
See, if that happened to me, let's say if I was the
That's
7th grader
funny,
going
though.
pee,
That's funny.
cartoonishly, yes, but realistically, that's messed up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But because there's piss
And
everywhere now.
it wasn't 8th graders picking on 6th graders.
But
It
couldn't
was
the
7th graders who were
On
just
sixth-
6th graders.
Can't the 6th graders stop
What?
peeing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can't
wait.
you hold it?
All right. If we're gonna go into this realm, I have so many.
I blame the
and
6th
stuff.
graders.
Can you stop your own stream
Yeah.
like that?
I mean, if someone
Hurts.
grabs me by the shoulders,
No, I'm like it's still gonna be at least a second or two.
Do you think you'd have that control as a 6th grader, a little boy?
Yeah.
I think I'd have more control then.
Stopping your stream midstream is just as bad as breaking right before you rear end a car.
Breaking pasta.
So right before, yeah, like on the freeway, and like someone just brakes real fast in front of you. That's the same thing, if not more difficult. However, if I were to get turned around by the 7th graders, I would just do a full 180 and piss on the bully.
Yeah.
Right?
I would just pee on me and then be like, now who's in trouble?
You're all that's. Man, I feel like you'd still
gotta
have that
you gotta
logic.
Flip it and reverse it. You know what I
Oh.
mean? If someone's spanking you on the butt, you got to be like, ooh, yeah, daddy, yeah, you know?
Oh, it's like your mug mentality. If you get mugged, like just be
Start
like,
mugging them. Give me your money. No, give me your money.
I don't think it works that way. I remember there was a freshman Friday though. Some kid got thrown in a trash can, but they had missed a trash can and his face hit the edge and he
my
lost the
God.
tooth.
Yeah, because we used to have those big, like, cement trash cans. You remember, like, they
Yeah.
had the big...
Yeah.
Wow. I remember that kid.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Does his name start with an N?
I don't
think-
know if they'd want their name to be.
Yeah.
No,
wouldn't even go
I
that
don't think
far.
they're
I wouldn't
listening.
go that far.
Who knows where they are?
No,
Unless
but
it's the bully. Call that
Ned?
that
no.
piece of shit out.
I just can't imagine. Like, oh man, why do people bully? I mean, obviously insecurity.
Yeah.
And trying to get higher up in the social ladder.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It makes people stronger.
the worst thing that happened to me is that I was in the locker room and there was this bully that called me Godzilla and King Kong, and that made me so upset.
Oh, I mean, like pick one though, because like they're both different. They're different kind of insults.
I like Godzilla more.
Well, I'm just
Stick
saying,
with Godzilla.
like pick one. They're different. They're whole different things.
I think I remember, I want to say 6th grade. I was crossing the street. It was after school. Crossing the street from the middle school over to the parking lots and the church parking lots where I was going to get picked up. And a kid came up behind me and unzipped my backpack because I used to zip it up at the top.
Yeah.
Which I never did after that. He unzipped it, and then all my homework just went blowing into the street.
No.
And I wasn't able to recover it all because there's a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So what do you tell the teachers? Did you?
I mean, this was after school.
No, like let's say if your homework. Did you just start your homework from the beginning?
Oh, I can't even remember what I did.
Yeah,
but I just remember being like, no.
At least like back in my day, at least they. I mean, Alejandro would do this, and I feel like it's more work on the bullies' end. They would flip your backpack inside out, but put everything back inside.
It's not a lot of work actually. It's very little.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
That's a
it's not-
fun prank.
That is a fun prank. Thank you.
Not too bad. I mean,
Jerk.
that's the extent of it.
That's like a little tussle of the hair.
There was this kid in 7th grade when I first came to Benicia.
Kicked a girl.
That was in 8th grade, yes. But in 7th grade, I sat down and some kid that was sitting next to said, "Man, nice calculator." I was just like, okay. Like, and he was just like, "Hey, can I see it? Like, because I want to get the same calculator."
No.
And I gave it to him. He just snapped it in half. And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, what a
Why do
dick.
people like
Where the
this?
fuck does that even?
Where does that come from? Where does that logic come from?
kind
No
of-
one wins.
What kind of calculator was it?
It was just like your basic the scientific calculator.
Texas
Or not? I'm
Instruments.
sorry. What's a scientific calculator is the fat one, right?
No, that's a graphing calculator.
Okay, yeah. So a
With
scientific.
the big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big screen.
It was a scientific
How do
calculator.
you snap that in half? Who was this? The Hulk?
No, just a kid
Say
stronger
his name.
than
You
me.
remember who he was? Say his name.
I'm not gonna say his name.
He owes you a calculator. You should say it and have him bill him. Venmo him.
You owe me $12.
Yeah. You owe
Oh,
me.
no. I remember those were expensive back in the
then.
day.
Now
yeah.
they're very cheap though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you got it all on your phone.
Graphing calculators are like, I'm not even kidding, $40-$50 now.
I believe that.
They used to be $100.
Well, because you could play games on them.
Oh,
Snake.
yes.
Yeah.
I had Pac-Man
Yes.
on mine.
What was your first phone?
In college, I got a silver flip phone.
Oh, so you didn't have a phone throughout high school?
Nope.
So how would you hang out with people?
I mean,
Smoke signals.
smoke signals. Call them at home.
Mirrors.
Make plans and then keep them.
Yeah, I'll see you at 4:30.
Like, do you remember the days where you would have to call someone's home line, talk to their parents, and ask to talk to
Yeah.
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 their son? Like, hey, can I talk to?
Oh,
can I
well,
talk
not
to
their
Tyler?
son.
Oh, did you have to do that? You didn't.
Let me talk to your cat.
Hey, Mrs.
What do
Marshall.
your boobs look like?
I thought you were going to say marshmallow.
Hey, Mrs. Marshmallow, because you're so good with the parents. You have like little pet names for
I
them.
was really good with parents. You know I'm good with
Can I
parents.
talk to Sarah? But after I talk to you for a little
Before
bit.
I don't even want to talk to Sarah. I'm actually calling to talk to you,
you.
Miss
Just-
Marshmallow.
All right, Alejandro, here's Sarah.
Wait, but I'm not done talking to you, Miss Marshmallow. Oh, thank God, Sarah.
Did you have to do that?
Yeah, a couple times.
When you had to-
not
wanted
a couple
to-
times. Anytime.
when you called Miss Marshmallow?
I'd call the house and most likely I'd get one of the parents.
Did you have one of those stereotypical conversations on the home phone with a girl where it's you stayed up all night and you're kicking your legs back and you're coiling the wire?
I've never been great on the phone. No.
Hey,
Phone combos are tough, right?
Yeah.
There's-
oh,
but
boy.
phone sex isn't.
No, that's hard too. I've had to do that before and then I feel weird.
I didn't know where to put it.
Yeah, I'm just like,
On the receiver?
all right, all right, I know you can't see me, but I am touching myself. Are you wet? You can't say stuff like that.
Christian, are you okay in there?
Shut up, Mom.
No, honestly, here's what I do when I call for phone sex. I go, "Uko no toco la tamoto solo."
I'm wearing a gold bikini.
No toco hata sakala.
And then I come in with like dressed as Han.
I'm just like, this is the best day of my life.
Well, if he was Jabba the Hutt and you were coming in dressed as Han, you'd be like this.
Oh, that's right. Never
Frozen in the
mind.
carpet. You'd come in dressed like Luke.
Never mind. I wish I lived of those home phone days a bit longer, because there was something fun about having to keep your plans.
I remember saying to my mom,
What?
I
if it
remember
was a
doing
kid
that.
you didn't want to hang out with?
Or
Every
just
time
like,
Christian called.
yeah, somebody I didn't want to talk to. Yeah.
How would you know? Oh, because they'd be like, "Oh, hi,
Hi,
Tim,
Jennifer.
Mom.
Hi, Michael. Whatever. And then I'd
Oh,
be like,
hey, Greg.
Man.
yeah,
Oh, hey, Greg."
Do you remember having to ask your parents to sleep over a friend's house?
yeah.
Did you ever ask your parents to tell you, "No, I can't sleep over at someone's house"?
To tell them I can't.
Yeah, to be like, "Mom, say I can't go over," and they'd be like, "Mom, can I spend the night?" And then I'll be like, "No, you can." Be like, she said, "I can't, guys. Sorry."
Oh, I see.
Dude,
I don't remember any of that.
I remember I threw a sleepover that was so bad that
Nobody
one of the
came?
kids called their parents to get picked up before the night.
No, what
ended.
happened?
So I have a very.
Christian tried to make them all sleep in the doll room.
It was just like
yeah, no, I'd
this
be
was
outta
like
there.
in Pittsburgh, dude. This is back.
The doll basement.
Didn't even have that. There was 2 kids that slept over. One of them was my best friend, so he was cool, and he
Forced
kind of
to.
knew how it went at the
Okay.
Baltazar residence. But this other kid was like new and didn't really know us, and we just on a whim like invited him, and he was like one of the slightly cooler kids.
Oh, okay.
And I think the moment that did it was when, because on Fridays, my parents, they're very Catholic, we pray the rosary.
I was joking in my head like, it was way too religious in here.
I knew it was gonna be that.
Dude, man, like my parents did not give a fuck that these kids did not observe Catholicism like that. They're just like, they're going to pray the rosary with us, right?
What if one of them was Jewish?
They wouldn't care. They would be like, I mean, I didn't have any Jewish friends in elementary school, but
Were you not allowed yet?
Short-sighted.
huh?
Were you not
No,
allowed
he
yet?
chose.
They
he
were
made
just
that
like,
decision.
hey, there's my parents told me there's differences that you cannot.
Stand aside, John.
But yeah, the guy was just like after the rosary, he was just like, I think I'm gonna call my mom. Like I'm not feeling well, and I had enough social awareness to be like, this.
You're feeling
sleepover's
fine.
not-
Sit down.
Have you guys had a sleepover where you left early because you weren't feeling it?
I can't remember. I mean, I usually stick it out because I'd just be like, oh,
Yeah.
this is rad. I'm hanging out with my friends all night. Blah, blah, blah.
But I would be. I was the same. But I would be the one who wakes up first. And then before.
That was that kind of
I hated
awkward?
that. Yeah.
Because
What do I
you're
do?
hungry. Yeah, like I'm not comfortable.
And then
I don't know this kitchen.
No, and you hear someone downstairs, and you're like, "Well, I'm not going to be down there with like his dad."
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to interact with anyone that's not, the person whose house it was, you'd follow their lead.
Yep.
I think I also had more one-on-one sleepovers.
Now, is that more pressure as opposed to a group sleepover?
I mean-
because I think so.
I think it is, because at least in a group you can blame weird smells on somebody else.
And you did that. You actually still do
I
that.
never got a chance to.
Oh.
Like I said, it was mostly one-on-ones.
Oh, you did.
Any
Okay.
one-on-ones I had though, I usually felt like this person
Romantic.
is romantic with me. No, it was like this person's got my back. Like we're cool. We
Yeah,
know
for
what we're
sure.
doing.
We're gonna be best friends.
We're best friends
forever.
all night.
Yes.
Oh, forever. Yeah. Sure.
I was thinking that. I was like, once you've had a sleepover with someone,
We're married.
that is a big bond in
I
elementary
agree.
school.
I do agree.
for
There's
sure.
a big bond.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Did you? I only was allowed to do sleepovers for like my birthday. I wasn't allowed to do like willy-nilly spend the night, like have a friend sleep over on some random Saturday.
Oh, dude, real quick. Ran into, after almost 2 decades, my 3rd grade crush.
Oh.
Yeah, and my
Is that magic
world
still
just
there?
like went like. I was just like, whoa, this is weird feeling, weird tingles. I mean, the magic's obviously I'm unavailable and I'm off the market, but it was just just so odd. Like
Yeah.
running into like, dude, I haven't seen you in like 2 decades, and I ran into her with Melissa, but the way I introduced her, it was just like, this is a friend because
This is my old crush.
this is my 3rd grade crush.
She means nothing to me.
It means nothing to me,
Not
babe.
since the 5th
But
grade.
it's great to see you.
But it's
You look great, by the way.
yeah.
Pink's really your color.
I mean, I don't even know what. Do you guys remember your first crush from elementary
Boy,
school?
I had so many.
And why?
You want to know the truth?
What?
Mine was Karen.
Whoa, that's so romantic. That's so cute.
Is that who you're dating right now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Way to go,
Right.
dude.
You say you don't remember yours?
I just had so many. I will remember. I do remember my wife in preschool was Amber Robbins.
Wife?
My wife.
You
yeah.
get preschool wives?
Yeah, we got married in preschool.
Preschool
What's a
wives.
preschool wedding like?
Lots of alcohol. Just mountains and mountains of cocaine.
High C.
Just, you know.
I can't even remember. But
of
I
all
do
the
remember
cocaine?
that we were married. Yes. And then
Was it the baby that made the relationship fall apart?
Yeah, we thought it would help.
Most people do.
I don't know who has custody.
But you know what? Maybe nobody.
Oh, we didn't sign prenup.
Babies
then-
having babies.
First grade, it was
A different wife.
Driscoll, Aaron Driscoll. I think Aaron Driscoll. Yeah.
O'Driscoll?
Little redhead girl.
Whoa.
Yeah. And she came on to me, and I was like, "This is pretty cool."
Oh, get off me, temptress!
Isn't it wild being that young and not really understanding our hormones or feelings because they're not fully developed? We don't have a frontal lobe. But we're just like, she makes me a little nervous. And then once another person says,
It makes me a little nervous.
you like her.
She's got
She's
a
gonna
knife.
get me.
She's got the chiv.
That's how I knew I liked someone. That she makes me a little nervous. And then once I would tell a guy friend, he'd be like, "You like her," and that's having someone else say that you like her.
No, I think she's gross.
I hate her. I hate her.
And then that makes you like her 5 times more because now you're just
Yep.
thinking about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how you and Melissa met, right?
No, I mean,
She made
that
you
was
nervous.
You guys were working at Six Flags, and somebody was like, "I heard that Kristen has a crush on Melissa," and you're like, "No," and then you like looked, and then like the seas parted and like the light like shone on Melissa, and you're like, "Oh, maybe I do." When you got to kiss the girl.
Actually,
Wow.
I've said it before. She made the first move, but
me that
also at a workplace, you just
That's not what
harass
her
me.
voice sounds
That's
like.
what you said to her, but the metaphorical dick.
She called dibs on me, which is so flattering because I would like, once again, I think that she liked me because I was the only heterosexual male there.
It makes it easier, that's for sure.
So the pickings were slim. And then she was like, you.
It's not that the pickings were slim, sir. The competition was high because it was just you.
I was talking to someone.
That's how you frame it.
So let me know what your guys' opinion is on this.
I hate it.
Okay, then I'll talk to Greg.
I'm open to it. Let's hear it.
So,
Kiss me.
so supposedly for guys, when they like a girl, at least for me, it turns me off when like she's the Jennifer Love Hewitt from Can't Hardly Wait, where everyone is into her.
Yeah.
I'm like, not for me. Like,
Yeah.
she looks great. She's probably a great person, but like it, I don't want to be one of 60. I don't want to get in line.
Totally.
I like looking for the diamond in the rough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I've heard typically that girls find it attractive when a lot of girls like a guy because they're thinking, oh, he's doing something right. All these girls like a guy.
I like the Jennifer Love Hewitt.
You like going for the one that all the other guys will be jealous of.
Yeah, well, not necessarily for that reason. But it's not, you don't think of it as like, oh, I'm one of many. It's just like,
She's hot. I want that.
Challenge accepted.
What do your boobs look like?
what would those boobs look like? I don't know, man. You just kind of, you gotta, I mean, just go,
No, Christian, I'm with you. Where I think I learned at an early age, like, she gets too much attention. I don't need to pay into that.
Hell no.
Let me look for the diamond in the rough.
Seems like she's popular. I should go and be with her.
I want that girl because I grew up in the 90s, so I was watching those movies, those teen movies, and going like, oh, I want the girl who takes the glasses off, and it's like, oh, she's pretty.
What rom-com was that with Freddie Prinze Jr.?
A million things.
But there was She's All That with Freddie.
Yeah.
Where she started off as this kind of nerdy
no
girl.
way, she's into art. What a freak.
Nah, dude.
No. You're thinking of not another teen movie.
I mean, yeah, that's where, and then She's All That copied not another teen movie.
She's got overalls on. She can't be hot.
She's got overalls.
There's paint on her overalls. God, man. Now that guy is Captain America.
Yep.
Whoa, that is true.
Yep.
His dad's a dentist. I don't know. I always thought that dating a girl was like a good chance for me to be popular.
Oh, so it was for your...
I never thought of it like that.
No, I never give a fuck about where I stood popularity-wise, man.
Well, I mean, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You know, he used to ask cheerleaders for sandwiches because that was his way of flirting.
No.
Interesting.
Do you say no? I would ask.
Hey, you gonna eat that?
People for. I would ask everybody for their food. He just happened to see it most commonly with a cheerleader who would feed me, but it had nothing to do with me talking to the person at all. At all.
Okay. I'm sorry, I brought up a soft spot.
Okay.
I just try to make them
I
laugh.
had no chance with her. I knew that.
Yes. I mean, he just tried to make them laugh. I think was at the end of the day how you tried to get a girl, right?
Yeah, laughter.
Do you guys remember? There was a period of time where we thought girls were icky. Like, oh, girls got cooties.
I don't know if I ever thought girls were icky.
I learned at an early age that they made good friends.
But
I
also,
don't know if I learned that.
I didn't want to be like that friend zone guy, but I was like, damn, but they listen to me when I got problems.
I was always that friend
and
zone guy.
my guy friends just call me like mean names.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Did you watch the new Guardians, by the way?
Not yet.
Mm,
Is it good?
I cried like 3 times.
Like, because
did the movie
because it was
start yet?
bad, or
Huh?
Had the movie started yet when you were crying?
No, I'm just a very
these
emotional person.
trailers?
These trailers are so good.
I can't wait for Oppenheimer.
Can't wait. yeah.
I haven't seen much of that, but I will see it.
I wouldn't
Christopher
mind.
Nolan hasn't done me wrong yet.
No. Tenet was a little confusing.
I
have
didn't
not-
see Tenet.
Did not see Tenet yet.
I have watched it like 4 times and I'm about to rewatch it again because I keep seeing things about it where I'm like, I'm gonna have to watch this one fucking again and not understand it and then just have to sit there and be like, I get it.
I think they've kept it on HBO for 3 years straight now because they know people need to rewatch it.
I think all of
understand it.
Nolan's films are on.
Oh yeah, even all the
I think
Batmans.
all of his movies.
How do you guys
are
feel
on there.
about Interstellar?
I liked Interstellar.
It's in like my top 10 favorite movies.
I mean, it's done so
Ooh,
well.
is he dead when the Tesseract collapses on him? Is he dead, Matthew McConaughey?
no, because he ended up in the future.
But I just saw a thing where they talk about how when he's talking to Matt Damon tells him, he's like, you know what happens when you're about to die? You see your family and you get to finish all the things that you want to do as you're dying. And then that's exactly what happened to him. The Tesseract closed on him and then he wakes up in like no space and then he sees his family and then he goes on to finish his next mission again because it's like he's constantly in this loop of,
Nah, I think he's okay.
I think he's okay. I mean, even if he's alive, his whole family is dead.
Oh, that's the depressing
His
part.
baby daughter, who was a teenager when he left, was
Yeah.
So he's got to go
90
chase
years
after
old.
Anne Hathaway.
Who, even when he finds her, won't she be maybe the same age, and then he'll be 70,000 years old?
I think what they did with time in this movie and how potentially accurate it is to how like time travel and like crossing through dimensions is
Some of my favorite special features I've ever watched.
incredible.
Just watching them talk about it, and you're just like, wow,
Oh, man.
I get it.
Just
I don't even smoke. Their visualization of a black hole
So cool.
was, up until we had that first photo of a black hole, the best rendition of a black hole we had ever had.
I mean, how many astrophysicists and scientists
Does
did
it
he
take
have
to screw in a
work
light
with?
bulb?
One if you're lucky.
If the ceiling's not too high, I don't know. I'm just trying to tag on. Shut the fuck up. You cannot give me that kind.
I didn't
you
say
cannot give me that kind of a reaction if you're the person that says, "Was it a dildo or a prehistoric planet?"
Was it a dildo?
I never said that.
And then she fucking came, huh? Yeah, nice, 69. High five.
So far, I only said Prehistoric Planet.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
all the things you say, I'd
Yeah,
say.
you're right. And then
Well, look, if my ending was the real ending of a light bulb joke, if the ceiling's
Can we have a
too
conversation
high,
where you guys,
isn't the
where
ending
you
of a
guys
light bulb
play
joke?
each other?
go
I
ahead.
think
Yeah,
we've
let's
done
do
this.
it.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You'd have fucking,
This is what he does. This is what he does all the time. He does this, and then we just have to accept it. We
Are
just
you
have
still
to
me?
sit here.
Are you still me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still me. Okay. Yeah. fucking. Say something. You have to say something. Usually.
I honestly, I don't know what to say
Oh,
because
why?
you're doing so much over there. It's just that you do this all the time, and I don't even know how to say anything back.
That's still me.
Christian quit breaking character.
That's still me. It's just a bad me more than I am a bad him.
It always, you always have to make yours better. Anyways, should we do an improv scene?
Let's do an improv scene because we got a hard out.
I mean, you do. Me and Greg can be here all day.
No, Greg out has a
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
Greg
Greg
staying.
out has a hard go.
Greg out has a hard
He's a harder out.
on.
Yeah, because I got to go set up.
Yeah. What?
You what?
What? Yeah, because you said hard on. It was the hard on joke that I'm like, that. See, that's what we're dealing with.
And that's and I was in the see. I was still being you.
Fucking.
This is beautiful. I missed you guys.
I missed you.
You make us argue.
No, you make. You just,
No, every time Greg's here, we always get in a big fight. It always happens when Greg's here.
What brings that on? Because,
It's because-
you yell so much when
No,
Alex
I'll
when I
tell you
come
exactly
up.
what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's because he is like there's parts of both of us in Greg that he amplifies in us, right? And he amplifies for you like your really good parts, and he amplifies like my really silly kind of like harebrainy ideas, because a lot of times like he gets kind of like my things, and he gets like, so he amplifies the things and then us together.
It's a yes ending. I think we just get too deep into whatever the bit is.
I'm gonna take it as I'm a safe space. You guys feel like you can be yourselves.
Shut up, Greg. You make me fight my wife.
Why am I the wife?
I'm also a wife.
Oh,
but
two
sometimes
wives.
you're the husband and sometimes I'm the daddy.
We can both be Poppy and Papa.
It depends on what's going on.
Yeah.
If I'm cooking, I'm the husband. Oh, I didn't see that coming, did you?
Wow, so progressive.
Thank
You're
you.
so progressive.
Yeah, and when he goes to work, he's the woman.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. And if I'm hunting and gathering, I'm the
A
wife.
caveman. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, can't be that bad.
Just say it.
Okay, I'll say it.
Just come out. And
Okay, I'll
say it.
I'll say it. Alex, look at me. The way that you're rolling that bowling ball, it's bringing the team down. You're the flashiest member on the bowling league.
And you know what? I get eyes. We need more viewers. We need more people to come to these bowling championships. I may not get strikes. I may not get spares. And maybe I get a gutter bowl every time.
You're getting strikes in other lanes.
That was the point I was about to make.
Greg, I mean, talk about the last thing
You know
he did.
what? I gotta say, he does bring up a good point. We have way more people showing up to our matches because of his antics.
Oh no! What? Oh fuck! Oh shit! Was Christian wrong?
And you know what? The team does well enough to stay in the ranks.
Oh,
Like, we did make playoffs.
We made playoffs, but we're not winning playoffs.
oh, actually, Christian, we're number 1 seed, so we just have to kind of keep this going.
I mean, but can you at least be good?
Look.
You're bringing the TikTok audience. That's right.
That's what you're upset about.
Well,
What?
that's why we're the number 1 seed, because we have such a high viewership.
But the high viewership, that's great. We got
we
clout.
get so many buys.
Christian, take a look at the sponsors on that shirt that you're wearing.
Yeah.
What do they say?
Raising Cane's.
And
Dave's Hot Chicken.
Wingstop. Popeyes. Keep reading them.
Yeah.
Read what's on the back of the shirt too. What's on the back?
Chick-fil-A.
Hot Boys, yeah.
Would we have gotten any of these
Buffalo Wild
chicken-based
Wings.
restaurants
Yeah,
to sponsor
absolutely.
us if I hadn't made that
Most
one
of Applebee's.
chicken sound when I made that?
Tyson Chicken Wings.
We're working on Tyson. Yes, they want to. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
the
hold on a
sponsorships are
second.
great.
I want to call you out on that. You weren't making a chicken sound. You were just yelling out big cock.
Yeah, you were.
Which was interpreted as a chicken sound. Thus, these fancy chicken uniforms and
You're
our
backpedaling.
chicken-based mascot.
But if it comes out, we're going to get canceled.
Yeah, man. You know why you're saying it. You know why you say big cock. And you know why you say big puss. You say it's because you have a cat at home that's waiting for you.
Yeah, and I say Big Pun is my favorite rapper. Guys, these are the things that I do.
understand.
What's the problem? Do you understand? So what's the problem?
No, I understand where you're coming from, but it's not practical.
But it is. Again. Greg, should we read the list of sponsors on our shirts?
No. Greg, can we read the list of potential sponsors if we were to actually be that much
Okay,
better?
hang on.
That's true.
Wait,
I
no,
do
time-
have a list of potential sponsors that are interested in us.
Wait. But a list of potential sponsors, that could be anybody. You could just be making up names.
No,
No.
these are people that have contacted us.
Yes.
These people have contacted us.
Yes. But they have
Greg?
some stipulations.
Hamburger Helper.
Greg, who did they contact?
Rice
Burger
Riceroni.
King.
Burger
Yes.
King?
They contacted me.
McDonald's. McDonald's is a big one.
In-N-Out. We could be getting free In-N-Out.
Yeah, Sonic's.
As long as we yell animal style before we bowl.
Yeah. It sounds better than big cock.
I mean,
Try it out. Go, you know, the bowling alley is empty right now. Before you
And you know why it's empty?
why?
Because of all the sponsors. And because of all the TikTokers.
That's why it's empty?
Yeah, because we rented it out.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
that's
why we
why.
rented
That's
it out.
why it's
I was gonna say the TikTokers should. Okay, anyway, but
Like, we're a rich team.
we have a
So
lot
is
of
the
money.
problem that we're making too much money, Christian?
The problem is that I think we're sellouts. I mean, I love the diamond-studded uniforms that we have.
It's not selling out. It's buying in.
It's semantics, man. It just. Greg,
I'm on the fence. I'm going to be honest.
Well, hop down and join the conversation.
I'm on the other side.
Okay. I'm not sure which way to go. I'm going to be honest.
Well, what sponsorships do you want?
I want them all. But more than that, I want a great team.
All right.
And for Christian, for your point, we should be an elite team of bowlers.
I told you.
However,
Fuck.
in Alex's defense, we would not make it this far in the playoffs if it weren't for all of the eyes coming onto us and the league wanting, us in the picture.
My skill set is not bowling. It's
Publicity.
It's the intangibles.
I'm okay. I could get past the publicity, but also some other things that you yell after you bowl. It's just kind of like, here, let's look at this clip. Look at what you're saying right before you bowl.
Oh, I'm going to fuck your mom, and I'm going to fuck your mom.
Okay, but hang on a second. That is clearly Greg saying that.
I mean,
Well, that's because the audio is off, and so
Yeah.
I'm reading your lips.
Okay, well, can we just watch the audio? Can we just watch
the real audio?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna fuck your mom. Gonna fuck your mom. And what's crazy is that you looked at my mom and you said you were gonna fuck her mom who passed away 10 years ago. Not cool, man.
I can't.
Explain yourself.
Explain yourself. Let's watch this other clip of what happened last Tuesday.
Yeah, you liked it. It was a kid.
It was a kid.
And he loved it. His bowling is his favorite sport. He loves seeing strikes. He loves seeing spares. Every time one of you guys hits a strike or a spare, I would jump up, get in his face, and shout, "You like that?" and see if he liked it.
All right, this one's last Wednesday.
This was when I was doing
It's
the
actually
mime
really
thing.
calm.
I was
That's-
pretending to be a
no,
mime
actually,
that
that's
day.
fine with that.
Yeah,
And
it
look,
was-
you actually hit a spare.
yeah, and which was a mistake because I was trying to go in between the pins.
No, I know you were looking away at one of the gals, but you scored big.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for that. That I will apologize for.
No, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you did well in bowling, and then also you entertained a lady.
Happy balance. Yeah.
Happy balance.
Happy balance.
That's what the name of our team is.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
And we call all of our fans the happy
Balancers.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that's why we called them that. I thought we called them that because
Because what?
they're always just so even keel with their emotions.
Oh, I guess so. I mean, that's fine.
They're excited.
All right. Did we come to a consensus?
I'll just
So-
keep doing my thing.
But you're gonna bowl better though.
Bowl better.
Bowl better. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I can try.
Here. Okay. Cut to next week. It's the biggest day of the league. It's
Okay.
Game 7 of the playoffs.
Alex, you got to do something fun and ridiculous.
Oh,
We
I
are
know.
dying. Nobody's
Way-
watching us.
Way ahead of you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me reach in my bag of tricks. Just kidding. Didn't bring my bag of tricks. You guys told me to come out here and bowl my best ability. I haven't hit a single strike or a spare all day. I don't have my face makeup on. Nobody cares about my antics. Now what are we going to do, guys, huh? You put me in this position. I can't shout anything. I don't know how to bowl. Now look at where we're at.
Christian, you gotta let him. You gotta let him do something goofy. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about us.
Fine. Okay. All you. I'm just gonna turn around when it happens.
I'm going to do Mama's Got a Baby.
Okay.
I'm doing Mama's Got a Baby.
All right. Hold on. Let me
Christian, Mama's Got a Baby.
I hear it.
Get
I
the
hear it.
gloves. Get the gloves.
It's fine. Okay. Here's the gloves. Here's your bucket of water. Here's a picture.
You know you need help with Mama's Got a Baby.
I know I have to. I got.
I
the-
did it
Greg,
last time.
you got to help too.
All right.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Putting the bowling ball in. Here we go.
All right, sounds good. And coming up to lane 9 right now is the MVP of the Happy Balancers team out of Sassoon City. We have
I gotta
Alejandro
admit,
Middleton.
though, he has not been bowling very well lately.
No, he's been doing it very, very straight, very plain, very vanilla, and he has not been hitting well.
You know, I think we should actually start covering one of the other games. I think there's a junior game going on.
Yeah, we should.
Wait a second. He's
Mama's
having a baby.
got a baby. Mama's got a baby.
The baby is rolling down the lane. It's a strike.
It's a strike! And as we fade out, the camera slowly pulls away from the outside of the bowling alley, and in the background plays the song that always plays at the end of a sports movie.
Love you, baby.
And as it fades out past the clouds,
Love you, baby.
it goes out, and Alex is in a coma. Zooms out
It
further.
zooms out further. It's an abandoned hospital, and it's actually the beginning of The Walking Dead.
Where are we?
And sing,
What the hell?
what you say?
Then he reads a letter and looks at the cop next to him.
It was Deadpool the whole time.
Whoa. All right, let's get out of here. We got a heart out, and I also got to take a shit.
Yeah.
So, Greg, thank you for coming on for the probably 12th time. We love you, and we'll have you back on again.
Cool, can't wait.
But
Always so much fun.
Thank you for witnessing today's magic of me and Alejandro just
Yelling at each other. Well, you yelling at Alejandro.
Because I'm such a sweet, innocent angel.
and him victimizing himself, being like, "What did I do?
Oh, no,
What did I
I'm
do?
so perfect
What did I
and
do?
clean and clear. I've never once
What did I do?
misstepped. I'm not Fat Albert. Why do you make my voice Fat Albert? I didn't do nothing, guys. Hey, man.
Yeah, is Fat Albert canceled because his creator
No,
was canceled?
because Fat Albert, I think, technically now is
Kenan Thompson, who we all love.
love.
We all think he's a good burger.
Yeah, he's a great.
Are they really making a new Good Burger?
Do they need to?
I think they will.
They rebooted all that for a little bit, and I don't think it got renewed.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like on Hulu or Prime or something like that. He and Kel produced it, so
He and Kel?
he and Kel.
Oh, he goes by he now.
He.
The artist formerly known as Kenan Thompson.
So yeah, dude, plug what you want to plug.
You know, just find something that makes you happy that doesn't hurt anybody and do that.
20-sided stories.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I got to talk about 20-Sided Stories. Please go check out 20-Sided Stories, a podcast that myself and Christian makes some vocal appearances on.
I do a little ditty.
Yep. We're doing it. The new season's all about pirates, and it's hilarious. I promise.
It's a quality. Sage, you do some great production. The entire cast is just full of really talented people that I wish I got to work with.
Oh, my goodness.
But I got the vid back in 2021.
I wish you didn't get COVID.
Yeah.
One of the most enjoyable weekends in my life.
You don't have
Sorry
to
to
talk
rub
about
it
any further.
in.
Don't have to talk about it any further.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. Baddies, until next time, you guys know where to follow us. Follow the podcast at ICBTB Podcast. You can follow Alejandro at call_me_Jesus. Follow me at
Christian has asthma.
Yep, and then the website at icbtv.com. We got more episodes coming at you, and stick around. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you're not already doing that, or just listen to us audio, but I put a lot of work in the video. Other than that, I think that's all I got to say. Oh, look into the camera and leave the audience with one last thing before we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Drive safe and make good decisions.
All right, bye. Can't be that bad, though.